Now, let's do some sports news, and we start with the news that's got the country talking. Nicknamed the Royal Storm, Isaac Dogboe railed from the first round knockdown to drop Jersey Magdalene 3 times an 11th round knockout victory to win a WBO junior featherweight super bantamweight world title in Philadelphia on Sunday morning. He's number 13 on the Twitter trends. Let's see if we can search him. So a lot of people, for example, our first one is from the president at Nana Akufo-Addo, who says, congratulations to Isaac Dogboe on becoming WBO junior featherweight champion, and in so doing, Ghana's youngest ever boxing world champion. We are proud of him, and I'm confident that he's destined for greatness. So let me see if I can get more of the interesting tweets. At Manifestive says, Isaac Dogboe, we got one, and there's a picture of him there. And he says, at an OT Ajay says, Isaac Dogboe needed a few seconds to let that sink in. World champion before he ran into daddy's hag. And this is at Lexus Bill, who says, hello world, your new world champion Isaac Dogboe. So those are some at US NBC Ghana, who says, congratulations to Isaac Royal Storm, who knocked out Magdalene in the 11th round last night to win the WBO Super Bantamweight Championship. Ghana's new and youngest world boxing champion surely deserves a lot of accolades. Deserves some accolades. Give him some accolades. Okay, let me stop. But those are some of your tweets. Oh, here's another trending picture there. Let's see if we can go at Sammy Bartels, who says, congratulations to Team Dog, who says, a remarkable performance of sheer determination to raise from the canvas and KO the champ. Amazing display of power, fantastic, and Ghana has another genuine world champ. Ose Ghana. All right, so those are some of your tweets there on Isaac Dogboe. At Nana Koja, who says, Ghana has a world champion again. And this one is at OT Ajay, who says, Dogboe floored Magdalene twice in round 11. Hugely impressive win. So those are some of your tweets there. So this one is at Office of the Jerry John Rawlings, who says, congratulations, champion Isaac Dogboe. Hard work and perseverance leads to success. You've made Ghana proud. He has to sustain that hunger in order to emulate the greatest, Zuma Nelson. Hashtag Dogboe world champion. So these are some of your tweets there. Let's see if we can go to... Okay, at OTJ comes in back to say that Isaac Dogboe is a world champion. And this one is, so it's a video. Let's see some of the tweets. So this is a video from the game. And this one says, at Kojo Nketia, who says, hashtag the moment of truth for the youngest ever world title holder from Ghana, Isaac the Royal Storm. So these are some of your interesting tweets there. And let's see, at Donzi_Chaka says, Isaac Dogboe versus Mayweather next. Okay, I'll be back. Good morning, Ghana. So these are your tweets there. At Barbara Mercy Box says, what a fight we saw tonight. Well worth my trip to Philly. Isaac Dogboe is a blessed child. So those are your tweets. And he was trending yesterday. He was also trending today. He's the 13th trend. But ever wondered where he gets his strength from?
There was a gentleman that approached me and said he wants to take me somewhere to give me magic, so that every time I hit somewhere, the person falls down, right? But look, there's one thing I want to tell you. When He is the Lord all-powerful. He has every power in his hands. So there is no way you should follow a creation instead of the creator. You understand? So I want to encourage each and everyone that if you depend on the Lord, your way is bright and your future is great. You know, we're not reaching for the clouds. We are reaching for the stars, because the stars never fade away.
Now, a 32-year-old banker who was nearly killed by car snatchers last year in 2015, was attacked by Samuel Fossen was attacked by 4 armed robbers 2 years later. Samuel Fossen was attacked by armed men who took his car with his laptop, computer and other personal belongings in 2015, December 2015. For 2 years, nothing was heard about the criminals or his car until he personally saw the vehicle in Tema one Friday afternoon. And guess who was driving the car? A police officer. And you have been reacting to this on Facebook. Let's see if we can get those comments on Facebook. Okay, so the network seems to be slowing us down. We're going to take a quick breather. We'll be back with more. Welcome back from that breather. Before the break, I was saying a 32-year-old banker was nearly killed by car snatchers. Found a police officer using the car he lost to the robbers 2 years later. Now I'm going to take some of your comments on that. Joseph Ofora comes in to say that I have been saying 6 months training given to police personnel is inadequate. It must be a school of at least 2 years training. And Joseph got 4 replies on that. Mensa comes to say that 2 years is even small. It should be 3 years, and it should be a course at the university, same way like how nurses are trained. Kofi Mensa comes in to say that training for 2 years or more, then there will be no thieves in the police service anymore. Francis comes in to say that people reason up. Anyone could buy an auction product which could be involved in these issues. An investigation is what is needed now. He got 13 replies. Let's see if we can get a few of them. Asante K says, how many years can the police auction a stolen car? My brother, come again. And Francis comes to say that, Asante K, I believe about 6 months without any progress of case involved or finding the owner. Let's all learn and stop being ignorant. So those are your comments there. The replies on Francis's comment. Jahad comes in to say that, seriously? I don't know what adjective to use to qualify a police service today. Now the thieves and armed robbers causing atrocities in society instead of providing security. Now Marcus comes to say that snatch it back. Okay, so I don't want to read the rest of his comment. And Kojo comes in to say that the police claimed the said car was used to convey as suspects, which means maintenance of the car is the responsibility of the Ghana police force or government. And Nana Ojo comes in to say that, okay. He comes to say that what would have happened if the man found with the car wasn't a police officer? Shame on the police thieves. And let's see if we can go to this Ose, who says, why are the few bad nuts destroying the good ones? Can't they be gotten rid of to save the face of the police force? The humiliation is too much to the extent that the service is no longer attractive. And Mayor James comes to say that I always say that Ghanaians would have to be extra cautious with the police personnel. And Al-Haji comes to say that there should be proper investigation on this matter. And David is asking that, what will the explanation be like? And Jones says, Ghana for you, I would have asked for a brand new car. And Frank Nyako says, what has really become of our police force? A few more comments on that story. Comfort Nana says, you can never trust the police for any reason under the sun. How on earth can this nonsense happen in Trump's country? How could it have happened if it was in Trump's country? Kofi comes to say that charity begins at home. The Ghana Police Service must rid itself of the miscreants ASAP, as soon as possible. And Abdul Rashid says the police officer should be arrested so that he will show those sell it to him or give it to him. So those are some of your comments on Facebook. Keep them coming through. At Richmond comes to say that perhaps the policeman is in partnership with the robbers. So those are your comments on Facebook. But now let's move on to Ghana's version of the El Clasico. Kotoko sat at home in Kumasi and watched the lads from Accra, the Phobians, Accra Hearts of Oak, can't beat them by a lone goal. Here are the highlights.
Baba Yara Stadium, the venue for the big clash, the super clash. Hatsabok in Kumasi against Asante Kotoko, where the Phobians have always found to be a good home for them. Early chance for Jemfi, he blasted wide. The Kotoko winger presented with his early opportunity, and Joseph Eso also got his shot drifting wide. Early good chances for the two teams. Yakoba went around Fatao, got knocked down by Fatao just outside the 18-yard box, and his free kick was saved well by goalkeeper Ben Mensah. Good save by Ben Mensah. He stretched to his elastic limit to deny Kotoko the first goal, and Yakuba again had his free kick saved by Mensah again, but this time it went up against the crossbar after Mensah had tipped it, and it was headed again out by Fatao. Good 1-2 between Kobne and Razak. Lovely overhead kick, and goalkeeper Felix Annan reacts well. That was good skill, good vision from Patrick Razak. So this is the point they lost possession, and Kobna, lovely pass to Patrick Razak. One step forward, he cuts in and unleashed a powerful one to the blind side of Felix Annan. Good goal by Patrick Razak, brilliant stuff, and this goal would prove precious as he hands out Suffolk all the valuable 3 points. Lovely switch from Aminu Al-Hassan. He got to Fatao, who got this cross in, and Annan will save the situation for Kotoko.
Now, the talking point has been the fact that both clubs played good football. Well, football analysts think the beautiful football played by both clubs should be a turning point for Ghana's local football scene. Do you side with them? We posted that question on Facebook, and Philip comes in to say that some of us did not get the chance to watch the live match, but watching the highlights apart from the FA Cup final match last season, I think this is one of the best games I've witnessed these two clubs played. And Desmond says, when you hear Kotoko versus Hearts, you know you're going to watch Ghana El Clasico. But now Ghana League gradually sinking down. I didn't even watch the game. And Yadar says, Apu, what a beautiful game. Kotoko was the only team who tried to play. Hearts came with Booga Booga from the onset. And Brian Jeremiah says, we're expecting better officiating and management of the teams. And Prince Nudin Balmir says, we still expect more improvement. And Boo Dennis says whatever. So let's go to Twitter on that. So this is at OTAJ, who says Hearts beat Kotoko 1-0 with a Patrick Razak goal. And then this one says, OTAJ says Razak has been torturing Kotoko all afternoon with his pace. And Amaya 112 says, in other news, Hearts of Oak beats Kotoko. When did they start the season of the GPL? So those are some of your tweets. But Patrick Razak was also trending. We'll go read those tweets there. And at the Boy Corpus says, we day Ghana here, Hearts and Kotoko, they play a match. None of our local channels they show. Hey. And at the Oni BKB says, Kotoko Hearts, standard of play was bad. Officiating was bad. God save Ghana football. And so those are some of your tweets. But let's go to Patrick Razak, who was trending. Let's see. Yes, so Patrick Razak was trending. Let me see if I can get that. Okay, so Patrick Razak was trending. Let me see if we can get those. Yes, so at OT Ajay says, this by Razak, Patrick Razak didn't go in, but how good is it? So this is the goal. Okay, so it's not coming, but at OT Ajay comes back to say that goal Hearts. Patrick Razak with a fantastic run, pause and finish. He's 4th this season. And Veronica comes in to say that Patrick Razak with a fantastic run, composure and a fine finish to put Hearts ahead. So those are some of the tweets. Patrick Razak has been trending. And at OTJ says, okay, so those are some of the tweets. Let's see if we can get more tweets on that. Patrick Razak. At Freddy_GH says, what are you saying actually? I can't get you. You said Patrick Razak was dirty after a football game, and that doesn't happen anywhere. Now you see Ronaldo's dirty jersey and you want to claim excuse for that. My guy, this negative energy for the hashtag GHPL will do you no good. So I want you to watch the video of the day. So we posted that video on Facebook and we wanted to pick your thoughts on it. And it already has 1.5 views, 1.5k views and comments on it. Bara Jeremiah says, ha 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 ha, I know laugh. And Prince Nuruddin Bamir says, it's interesting, it's hilarious. And Franklin Opong says, it is so funny, kids. And Neo Frey says, ha ha ha, oh children. And Zaid says, he he he. Richard Osei says, lol. And Giddy Ohiming tagged one of his friends, Rico GH. Now from the Joy News Interactive team, thank you so much for watching. See you tomorrow, same time, same place. Adios.